2,279. Any idea what the significance of that number? Brett?
It's not penalty minutes.
That's the total number of NHL goals the three of you have scored. That's an incredible number. This is almost an impossible question, but is there a goal in all the goals you scored that stands out and you sort of say that was a special moment, that meant something to me?
You know, being able to score a Stanley Cup game-winning goal was an experience you'll never forget.
Some people would say, didn't count.
Did it count?
Yeah, some people, but no one here is from Buffalo.
In today's world, it counts. In my mind, it counted too. It counted in my mind.
Is there a spot in the net you preferred?
Goalies are lazy, and they cheat in practice. So you don't go to shoot on them in a practice because they're not where they would be. And so I knew from every spot on the ice that I was where the couple of spots you could score were, and that was it.
The key things, like, what was it, Wayne, that says you can't score if you don't hit the net, you know, and it was always about hitting the net. Like, I just want to make sure. I wasn't happy if I hit the post, you know, like, but if I hit the net and the goalie stopped, I was like, hey, it's a great save.
I had two spots that I'd like to go to all the time. It was either low block or 5-hole for me. And,
I wish we would have known.
changing it once in a while, but I just try to get it away as quick as I could. And in practice, I would work on. I just have somebody pass me the puck, and I just try and shoot as quick as I could.
You guys had your way with a lot of defensemen, but was there one incredibly tough one-on-one matchup for you?
There was a lot of guys that were tough one-on-one, but I would say Chelly, because Chelly, if you beat Chelly, and you know, Chelly was not the biggest guy, it was really hard, but if you won around, he made you pay for the next game, the rest of the game, the next game, and the game, he never forgot it.
Brett, what about you?
Chris Chelios. He, you know, we became very close friends, but you know, he'd still two-hand me every game, and unless he hit me in the glove, he would never even say a word, but he'd go, I never meant them in the hands. I remember the one series, he must have punched me in the head 20 times. But that's just him. He was the ultimate competitor.
And Joe, was there a guy?
Nick Lidstrom, for sure. I mean, he was faster than you and smarter, and he's just a guy, you can never beat him one-on-one. He was tough to play.
I'm interested in hearing the answer here. It's overtime, Stanley Cup final game. One of you three has to step up, has a breakaway opportunity. Of you three, who do you want to take that breakaway opportunity?
Well, breakaway, I'm not picking anybody but Joe. And I'm not picking Gretzky either because he might be worse than me.
Even if I was okay on breakaway, they would have caught me. So Joe.
That's a penalty shot for sure, Luc.
We were
there in Italy, we won the World Championship together, and he scored the 2 penalty shots.
And a one-timer from the slide, it's got to be Brett.
I was better in the middle of 3 guys ever having to think about what I was doing.
Do you guys look at the goal scorers now, and do you see any part of some players now you go, yeah, they're taking some of that from me. That was some of what I brought to the game.
I feel a lot of guys have taken a lot from him because he had that wrister. Like you were one of the first guys to come in and had a different wrist shot from anyone shooting from the heel. There's a few guys like Ovechkin and so forth that has more like his release and so forth.
I think you see a lot of kids now that are playing that look like Joe when they played, where the game has gotten so fast, but they still have the ability to use their skill at that high speed.
Brett, I want to ask you, there's a good story that's circulated, Sean Avery doing a little bit of chirping with Joe Sakic. Take us through that story.
Well, that's just, I was taught a long time ago by my dad that it's a game of respect, and you respect you know, the players you play against, even though you play hard. And Joe was skating by in front of our bench at Joe Louis, and Avery got up and started yapping, and I told him to sit down and shut up and show some respect.
For Mr. Sakic.
Yes, exactly.
Didn't work.
Well, he was never on the ice anyway.
No, when he went to LA, it was the same. He didn't listen. He went over there and forgot about it.
I used to give it to my teammates more than the other team.
He was the best.
Well, I do remember with when I was in Quebec and he was in St. Louis, and I don't know, it was one of his 80-goal years, and we were on the ice. They pulled their goalie. There's a D-man that fires it off the glass, and he's basically got a 2-on-1, empty net. Circles back, throws it back to the D, and we're all like, what's going on? I think someone asked him on the ice or after.
I don't want to score
after the game, he said, no, it wasn't even that. He would have scored, but since the D threw it off the glass to him, he said, I'm not giving the D a cheap assist for throwing it off the glass. I remember he might not. Like, he only scored 80 goals that year, so he probably would have forgot. But if he was going at 79, going for 80, I'm sure he would have put it in.
I just want to thank you all. You know, Brett, Joe, Luc, Hall of Fame careers, top 100 of all time. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thanks.